altar of oblivion.
Let's go over Aberoth real quick. It's gonna be a short fight anyway.
Prove yourselves worthy.
There you go. I'm gonna show my gear a bit. Renegade's Will, Eyes of Rin, and Falcon Fist are the 3 nicks you want, and the rest is pretty much up to you. I use Shadow Chain and Siphon of Anguish for the more damage per stack of Doom, which is very good. I'm gonna be able to tank the AoE here, pretty easy. I have a pretty good DPS right now, close to 1 million. And yeah, he gets a lot of damage resistance. And here you go. So yeah, that's the stuff you need for the build. These 3 and the belt and ring, I think. The last ring is up to you, but I think I'm gonna use a Phantom Grip for the more crit chance, because crit is really good with this build. Basically all you need. For the relic, you can use whatever one you want. My best in slot, I think, will be the healing effectiveness with fire damage, and with also healing effectiveness and fire damage. And for the helmet, mine is pretty good, I think, but I would rather have healing hands with healing effectiveness instead of vitality. Yeah, and my boots are also pretty good. So yeah, as you can see, healing hands and healing effectiveness is pretty important with this build. Right now I'm only sitting at 300%, which is not a lot. I could get like to 600-700% with better gear, which will mean better damage with Bane of Evil and also more ward generation, which is what I'm lacking right now. I'm gonna show a 1000 corruption boss. I have Aerot at 1000, but Aerot is a pain in the ass to fight because of the immunity phases, so I'm not gonna show him. I'm gonna show Raya because I like him. And it's not gonna take a long time. You will see. The build has okay DPS, I think. I can pretty much face tank anything, so yeah. Not really hard to boss with this build. And here you go. I'm not gonna kill the Harbinger, just because I want to keep my stability, in order to farm prophecies faster. I'm gonna show attack though, like, you see, if you stay like this to attack, you can... Oh, come on. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna show something with Smite. There is a tech with Smite, which is really important to master for this build. What did I do? Yeah. If you stay like this, you cannot cast Smite at the same time. It does not work. Like, I'm pressing Smite right now, it does nothing. What you can do is move and cast Smite at the same time. Yeah. You need Smite because it grants damage and attack speed. That's the only point in using this. But I think it's the best buff you can have after the other skills. So you have Vengeance because it's main damage source. It has a lot of multiplicative damage. These 3 nodes, the crit multi and the attack speed. Pretty good. Holy Aura, I use it for the cleanse elements, as well as the crit chance, fire damage, and penetration. I also put points in Flame Burst just to get some AoE, because this build likes AoE, so it's always good to have some. Healing Hands is the Jack of all trades, move speed, damage with Bane of Evil and Seraph Blade, and also ward generation. So yeah, more healing effectiveness is more ward generation, more damage. Yeah, I just like that right now with my current setup. Symbol of Hopes is just goated. More damage if you don't use them, and damage reduction if you do. It's like 25% damage reduction, and you can tank pretty much a lot of things in the game with this. I can tank T4 Jura by using Symbol of Hope, the active effect. And yes, Smite just for the buff when you use it. The skill trees are pretty standard. What you want is dual wielding with Blade Master. The rest of the points you can do whatever, and also Time Mind Faith because you gain 10% health every time you hit with Vengeance, and you hit like 3 times per second, so it's pretty good. Forge Guard, I think you really need to put 5 points here just to get the attack speed and melee damage with maces, because you are dual wielding, so pretty good. Void Knight, I think 20 points is all you need. You don't really need Doom Knight, but I think it's good for the strength and health, because I'm not stacking a lot of strength. And yeah, you really need Void Corruption. Even if you have 50 points in it, it's all you need. And yeah, the rest of the Paladin tree is pretty standard, I think. I'm only taking the points which benefit the build. The only skill I'm not taking points in, and that will be useful, I think, is this one for healing effectiveness. But I'd rather have healing effectiveness on my gear, especially that you don't have skills that cost more than 10 mana. Healing Hands is costing like 6. You could remove this point in Healing Hands so that it would only cost 11, I think. Yeah, but I have the relic that also reduces the cost. Yeah. And finally, only left is the idols. I want the max damage with Vengeance. This one I'm using healing effectiveness and armor shred, and this one I'm either using this setup to gain more health in echoes, or if I'm bossing, I'm using Throne of Ambition, which is a lot more DPS against bosses. So yeah, pretty much it.